What's going on, people? We live and direct with me at West. Somebody just text me that fast. Man, I'm getting texts like crazy this morning. I know it's Friday, Juneteenth, but god damn. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. God damn. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Make sure you hit that share button, that like button when you come in. Also, I want to know who's in, so comment. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like to share my videos everywhere. Share, like. Share, baby. Baby. See, because if I don't do a lot of things, post my videos and my certain little links, y'all won't even know I'm live. Y'all won't even know I'm live. What's going on, y'all? Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. The Facebook, if you're watching, I told you got to subscribe. We can't see your comments over here. What up, Shock? What it do? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I sent you a link as well. What's the word, bro? I ain't heard from brothers all yesterday and shit. I feel weird because I ain't talked to nobody yesterday. After like yesterday morning, like I ain't talked to nobody. Yesterday was a weird day, Shock.
Did you get my text yesterday? Your cousin called, your nephew called me yesterday. I was in the meeting of what I was doing with the food and shit, so I didn't answer. He
called, but he called too much.
Yeah, okay. That's the same thing. I just basically told him, but he didn't call me too much. But I was in the middle of something, so that's why I texted you.
I was in a meeting and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I need to order one of those. I need to order one of those things from Crystal.
You know, it's Juneteenth, y'all. You know, I ain't celebrating for the reason they trying to say free the slaves. It's crazy. They get free. They got resold in another form of a new status of a debtor slave. So they seem free. They seem free to the illusion, but still owned behind the scenes.
Owned by slaves. Yeah, I was just reading that, bro.
So that's why certain slaves had to have their papers. Even if you was free, had your papers, you might be discriminated on, maybe. But remember, if you had your papers, you didn't even own a slave.
The Harriet Tubman movie, remember? Some of the slaves, some of those was free, but they still
Frederick Douglass freed himself. He was a slave and learned how to read. And that's why the people, they didn't want the slaves to read because what they was doing and what they trained, they didn't want them to break down what was going on. But also Juneteenth is also Jubilee, where the transfer of ownership or title to ownership to the people, to the land. We own title to the land. The title is to give it back. And that's why Trump, and Chris brought this to my attention, was trying to do the thing on Jubilee, because he was trying to make it more of a significance to the people of returning the land to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But black people, along with the media and along with other people that know the history, was trying to, slander what's the point of trying to take a day for the blacks, which that's what I'm saying. Colored people, native, indigenous, everything doesn't have to reform back to you. We don't have to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be none of that, y'all. I was just watching the Dan Calloway. I forgot the word, but the word that they use for black people. No, I forgot what it was, but it referred us back to stingy. Not in a way that we created, but the way that the foreigners had created to make us divide us against ourselves. And it kind of relates in our actions today. When they be like crabs in a barrel, you know what I'm saying? People always want to sell
Indian givers.
Yeah, Indian, yeah. See,
Now I gotta pay attention, y'all.
So it's like they make it. It's like they put it in our own. Like they turn our own heart against us in a way that was never our intention. This is not. They basically oppress that thoughts and desires in us to where we stuck. We ain't stuck, but we stuck in that time in the past until one has the will and move forward.
Yeah, just basically it's all mental slavery too.
Mental slavery into a point to wake you up to gain your title back.
Right.
So once you awoke here, then you're basically free. you basically free, but then you go forward and move forward and do the proper necessary, do what's proper to gain title back or status back. To where if you were stopped and it was like where your slave papers back in the days, in modern time, you have your papers in the modern way.
Right. Hey, I was watching Desperado Predator 2 last night.
What's that one?
Predator 2.
With
the
aliens and predators?
Yeah.
Okay. They were
talking about jurisdiction and
the predators was always there to take the aliens that come on the land and steal from the people, and the aliens were always. The predators was always protecting the people.
But you got the private police force.
Huh?
That's causing the chaos.
Yeah,
the chaos between the people. Yeah. I was watching that last night. I was like, whoa, they're putting it right in our face, bro. They've been putting it in our face.
And then they had the aliens. It's like they had the aliens. They had if you look at the alien, the alien trilogy, and then they had the Predator trilogy, and then they put the Alien versus Predator. So they show like their own jurisdiction, how they came on the land, what the mothership came would be the thing, and then the Predator, and the Predator, the Predator destroyed the mothership on the land to where it freed the people. But then they made it to where then they had Predator, where they made it to where the people on the land was killing the people because the Predators betrayed the people. So they was more doing it for their own benefit. That's a whole nother series when when they had the people on the thing with
right. So technically, that's what happened with us. We were here purposely, but when they got the motherfuckers here, well, we was already here. Well, when they got here, they started doing a different shit. They didn't stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck it, we just gonna take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We not finna come over here. Well, we showed them a lot of shit. We showed them everything they know. How to clean, how to wash their ass, everything. We showed them all that shit. And once they understood all that, that's when they start taking over. Like, okay, like when you work for somebody for so long, you get shit filled, they don't need you no more. They let you go. Well, now what they, fuck it. Now we just enslave these motherfuckers here now. They just work for us forever. They do what I say do when I say do it. Yeah, it's crazy, but man, like these movies, I'm sitting back watching these movies now. I see totally different shit than what I used to see. You know what I'm saying?
But you see that order they put in last night for effect today?
Which one?
In Sacramento or California, Fall California?
Oh yeah, I gotta wear those masks.
They talking about as soon as we go out
all outside settings.
Yeah.
I've been reading that.
I sent you the thing. You saw that?
I didn't read what you was on. I was watching OAN News.
Oh, okay.
And they own it. Like them the news channels that we can watch and get the real deal because they won't put it on TV.
Yeah, I just sent it to you. I just sent you the little article on the Sacramento. I just sent you Sacramento news just for Sacramento, but it's a whole little order. But I went to the co-op yesterday. They already had the signs out because they've been trying to give masks, making it seem like mandatory. I used to always deny it and shit. And then they had signs. I went in yesterday. It's like, yeah, but tomorrow it's mandatory for the whole California since governor order. I'm like, bro, these niggas tripping. I'm gonna put a mask on. I'm gonna put the zero.
Y'all gonna go first, shot. Y'all gonna go first.
Hey, I'm gonna put the zero mask. I'm gonna put the eyes up. Hey, look, I'm gonna put the zero mask. I got a face mask.
Oh, gentlemen.
California going first.
You think so?
In the RV, y'all finna RV, bro. Y'all finna RV.
You think so?
I know so. Y'all finna RV, man.
Nice.
That's the shit.
Chakra.
Cause look, shot. Motherfuckers gonna stay in the house now. Ain't nobody finna be putting that shit on going outside. They gotta fuck with this. It's an illusion.
Hey, everybody going outside. They just all wearing masks. Nigga, you didn't see my Instagram video? I was on that thing, bro. Me and my family was the only people in the whole Foods with no mask. And that's when a lady came up to me and my wife and gave us crystals, and I met her as a chain. But she told us all to pick a crystal. A worker there, nigga, came up to us, had a bag of crystals, nigga, and came and told us to pick out one.
Yeah, she could feel that energy, bro.
Oh,
I talked to
wow.
my guy yesterday. I was like, "You good? You in the house?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "You staying away from that COVID?" He said, "See, I didn't think you would say something like that because I don't think it's really like I'm trying to see who woke."
Yeah.
He was like, I don't even see. I thought you wouldn't even believe in that like that. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
He said, "Me, I believe in something out there, but I don't think that it's that deadly to where it's that stark. He just killed motherfuckers like that when the president never had a mask on since day one."
That's a good point. That's huge.
Every speech, the people around him had on masks and scarves and shit, but he never wore a mask. He was trying to show y'all. That's why he playing their ass. He making them, man. He is showing their hand. He exposing them. That's why he put the power into the governors to protect their own state and the people in their state. You see what I'm saying? He exposing their ass. He put it on them instead of them putting it on him. So now what the governors got to do? They got to make sure the people straight. They got to make sure the people straight in their own state. Can't put it on the president. He just run the corporation.
That's right. It's your own country.
So what up, Shipper?
Not too much, man. What's going on, man?
Man, Shipper, I went to sleep after I got off the phone with you, man, and I look like I fell into another dimension. Straight up. Like I ain't even been asleep. You feel me?
Well, you got some rest then.
I guess. What's up, Jay from the shop? What up, my brother? How's it going out there? Everybody else out there, how's it going? Yeah, man, I guess so. Shit. I was all in Chicago, Vegas with my guy Rob. I was there, I was in a few places. I went to visit a few motherfuckers.
Oh. So it was so you had to travel. You had some places to go.
Yeah, a little time traveling, But it was cool.
Nice.
It was cool. And then to hear somebody else talk about green and purple women is kind of weird, ain't it?
I missed that. Who was talking about green and purple women?
Remember when Ohio had you on the phone when he introduced his guy? He said he wanted to see the
Oh, right.
Yeah, see, I pay attention. I listen. That's how I know what people.
I thought he was talking about green women.
Green women, purple women.
I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know what that meant.
I knew what he was talking about.
Everything. You don't just pick green. You don't pick those two together.
You don't even put them together, Shipper. It wouldn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you guys got to fill me in.
You know what Unc said.
Oh, so that's what he's talking about.
No, I'm just saying, like, people really is waking up to this shit, bro. Like, you got other people
who we are, and who people we may be with, maybe somebody else, and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I didn't know he was talking about that.
Oh hell yeah! See, that's what I'm saying. He's talking.
Wow.
That's that entity in him. That's he's on that vibration.
Oh man, he was juiced.
Of course, because he was on the phone with he thought, because I was texting Shock as he was talking. I'm like, he just don't know who he on the phone with. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, that's why he kept asking. Like, they cool, right? They brothers, right? I can go ahead and talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he want to make sure he's comfortable, bro.
Yeah. And that was man. Man, I don't know. I got this feeling, y'all. We here, y'all.
Man, that's good. That's encouraging, man. I read that's doing me a lot of good right now, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, I pay attention, Shipper, because you never know what people at in their process, and when they studying, like just like Shock ass. Look how everybody be like, man, that nigga young, that nigga smart as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? On the real,
man, I have no idea.
Older people can relate to him and they can learn from him just by shutting the fuck up. Remember, I said if we
can't talk and listen at the same time.
No, we can't. That's why I be letting y'all. That's why I sit back and listen. I absorb everything. I'm like, yeah, they got it. They, I be knowing. I sit back and watch y'all talk, and I be like, wow. I see me, you, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we done came a long way. Straight up.
Yeah, you're
as far as understanding, you talking about far as understanding, we done came a long way.
Definitely.
Overstanding.
Definitely. There's I mean, it's just like learning a language, it's like you're a kid. I remember learning how to speak English. I learned how to speak English by watching TV, and
Right.
so you just sit there and listen until the words are forming in your mind. So you're able to use those words and those concepts. So it's like it takes time. It's not something that you just jump in and you automatically know how to use the words and what they all mean. And there's a learning curve. And
Yeah,
this learning curve is pretty steep.
Yeah, you got to put in the hours. You got to study. You got to research. Those words that you looking at, you got to look them up. You got to have you a Black Laws dictionary. That's the only way you're gonna get the true understanding and meaning. Straight up, the Black Laws dictionary, for real, people. You can look up any everyday word that you use. Look it up in the Webster dictionary, and then look it up in Black Laws and see how significant the difference is.
Yeah,
straight up.
And it's not. I mean, people probably know. People listening.
Some words have 2 and 3 meanings. So when people talking to you and using those words in a sentence, which meaning are they talking about? You see what I'm saying? Because it sounds like a normal casual conversation to you. I could be talking in a different language, like you said. They
know what they're saying. Do you know it?
Right.
So do we know who they're talking to, and do we know what they mean? Because that's what matters when we're dealing with them.
Right.
We don't have to deal with them if we don't want to. But if you are dealing with them, you better know. We better know what language you're using.
Yeah.
Because they use the same words as we do, but they don't mean the same thing. That's the bamboozle.
Yes, Lord. That's the bamboozle. And that's why when people go into those courtrooms, they be, I got rights, my constitutional rights. And they be looking at you like,
yeah, they're like, argue with me. Yes, argue with me.
Yeah. Like you don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
No. There's no shame in
Black
learning.
Law Dictionary, yes, sir. Different meaning, fork tongue. Yeah. MW and Shippers speak the truth. Yeah, it is. You're absolutely right, Jason Machai. That's how they get you. And that's why a lot of people call me like, they told me this, that, and the other, and I just left. Yeah, see? You gave them a victory. Because they know you didn't know. 3 is a charm. You break the spell. Ask for somebody else.
Oh, I gotta tell you what happened whenever you get a minute.
It's all good. I'm available. Everybody been calling and texting me since 8 o'clock this morning.
No doubt.
Since 8. 6 o'clock Cali time. Like, gosh. Well, I know it's Friday, it's Juneteenth. I know everybody gonna be up, so I'm up. I gotta run over to Chicago and get my son.
Tell me you coming through.
I don't even know, man, because Shanita got to go to work, so I really don't like riding up there without her, but I don't know. Yeah. I'll let you know, though.
Cool.
I might just come to you and then we'll ride that way. Get you out of Palatine for a minute.
I hear you.
Take you to the jungle for a couple hours. Like, Shipper, this is where I was raised at, baby, in the jungle.
Yeah.
Walk with me. No. Straight up. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. How everybody out there doing? You see how they slowly but surely easing this protest. They're not talking about it. And you know what I'm saying? This shit cold how they got to be playing, motherfucker.
Yeah. Business is opening up. Everything is going back to normal.
Yep. They had a group up here, shut down the blocks, people that live in the neighborhood, and they wanted answers. They want to know who was those people marching with the Black Lives Matter signs and shit. They want to know who were they. Yep. So that's what we got going on out here right now. I guess the people that woke up to see that all this shit was like an illusion because all these people came out of nowhere and they leading the protest. We was riding when this stuff was real heavy, and it was like people that didn't live here. They was sitting in a certain section of the city, sleeping in tents and stuff. So that's how we really knew, because don't nobody sleep in tents on the north side of Milwaukee. Nobody. They go downtown. So you just gotta be smart. So yeah, it's crazy, but it is what it is. We already know that it was a live exercise. That's what it was, a live exercise.
Wow, that right there. That is it's so messed up.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it though. They had a tape with these officers beating the fuck out of Rodney King, kicking them, all type of shit, bro. Way before any of this. And you know that we ain't got no fucking rights or justice because those officers was acquitted. You know what I'm saying? That's what kicked off the riot.
Heck yeah.
But we should have been burning down state buildings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that need to be torched. Straight up. And that's how you want to get. You want to fuck with their pockets like they fuck with your pockets. Because they try to say it's your community, but it's a whole bunch of foreigners that live in your community that has all the shops, the gas stations, the liquor stores, the candy stores, the tennis shoe stores, you name it. There's more Arabs than Indian people from other country and, other foreigners here. And they get treated way better than the people that's here.
Yeah.
Come over here and tax.
They're being treated as basically doing international commerce. They're not coming at it at like U.S. citizens who have, who get taken advantage of left and right.
Right. What's up, D-Mill? Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the gods. Yes, Lord. I just came out here, man. We'll just come for a few minutes, talk to y'all. Still stay out here for a couple more minutes. Talk to the What you say, Shockster?
Just say yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And my brother, I had a call Shock. I talked to Shock one time yesterday. I got to place an order with Shock.
Hey, did you see that Instagram, though? Did you see that better on Instagram?
I ain't even been on IG. Hold on. I said I ain't going on IG yet. I'm going to go over there right now. Something weird happened when I went to report to the other day, man. Come on up. I put a link. Come tell us what happened. Let me see. Shock with the fact. You did a video shot.
No, I'm talking about story. I'm talking about story.
Man, that burger look good as a bitch.
Hey, Shock, I didn't tell you, or well, you know, I sent that little comment, but the video was real good, man.
Oh yeah,
that was real good.
Yeah, y'all better go subscribe to Shock with the Facts. Got his YouTube channel up and going. Oh, y'all better go subscribe. I'm telling y'all gonna miss out.
Yeah, Shock.
Have you discharged mortgage with a minimum
Yeah, people are gonna like.
I haven't personally, but I know someone that does that process that have discharged mortgage with administrative process. Yes, I know somebody that does that. I don't have a mortgage to discharge. What's going on, D Mills?
What's going on, gentlemen?
D Mills.
Everybody good today, man.
We good.
I had I went to report to parole on the 12th, right? So I gotta. You was just speaking about the you know, people from other countries pretty much running everything, because I got a African parole officer, right? So, you know, the Africans, they don't be doing no playing. They want to talk to you. They want to know what's going on with you and all that old shit, especially when it comes to dealing with parole. You know what I'm saying? They want to give you a UA. They want to do all that. Well, for the first time since this dude been my parole officer, I go in the office, pay my little fees. I'm sitting there waiting on him to come out to call my name. He called my name. I go back there. Well, before I even make it all the way to the very back to his office, he give me a cup, tell me, he said, man, all I want is a UA. That's it. I don't even want to talk to you. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, that shit, it has never happened like that.
He can't talk to you. You see what you're doing?
That's what I see. That's what I went to thinking. I was like, man, they had to have some type of notification. You know what I'm saying? By my name.
People don't understand when you file this paperwork, it take 30 to 90 days for it to go through the system. It don't just go through the system the same day you file it. Like, it should take time like any other thing you file. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Straight up. Sometimes it might take 6 months. You know what I'm saying? That's on them. You see, it's not you. You went and did what you were supposed to do, but sometimes that's how they do it. So that's why some people, they go into dealerships and shit, and they can't pull up enough information on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people shit done went through the system, but not all the way through to where everybody could see it. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
So maybe they pulled up something and they saw something. They see that name change, and then on your parole, when your shit over, tell them you want a forensic audit.
Audit, okay.
Yeah, then you'll see everybody who got paid off of those bonds and everything, and then that's how you put your claim in.
Right.
When you got the decree, you just put your claim in on the real. When you ask for that forensic audit, you're gonna shake them up because they want like wow, like now they got to show you everything.
Now, so what I'm about to do, I'm getting my little bread together right now so I can finish it.
Yeah. Just like that. It's real simple. They don't. That's how you just got to play them how they try to play us. But you know the G now. So it's no getting. It's no pulling pulling nothing over your eyes like that.
Right.
You know, I've been seeing this motherfucker. I ain't never did this or did that. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you just want some piss.
It definitely raised my antennas up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I immediately started thinking, I was like, it got to be this paperwork.
Okay, now look, that's crazy because I started this process. I was on papers, right?
Right.
But see, I got my lien did first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I got my lien did. I was on paper, so I had a home visit. I got my original docs here. You know what I'm saying? I got them on the table. I got my people in the Discord listening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got the Discord open. They listening. She come in. I let her, she come in. I speak to her and shit, and I let her say the little shit that she noticed the paperwork on the table. She like, what's this? I was like, I told you I've been working. Excuse me, y'all. I said, this is the lien against the estate right here. Right here. She looked. She went through it. She seen the financial statement, the security agreement, the power of attorney, the bond. She seen my blood seal. She was like, oh, I'm not the one with the problem with you. It's my supervisor. I said, I ain't tripping on you. I said, I know you just doing your job. Right. She said, well, you don't have to come back at all. Just your last day, you come and we'll discharge you, and that's that.
Damn it.
Just like that. Just like that. Technically, she dropped me off papers that day.
She dropped you off papers and she don't even have the power to do that. That's crazy.
Exactly. She was like, because technically she couldn't deal with me no more.
Nope.
Because I had the highest lien against the estate.
Yes, sir.
And you basically had the power of attorney. You basically probate in your own estate.
Exactly.
Right.
That was weird for me. I was like, whoa. Like,
I remember that shit was crazy. That was like 2 years ago down there.
Yeah, and that's what gave me the walls and shit. Went to the courtroom shit. They let me know my paperwork meant something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I was like, yeah, like that fear for the courtroom shit. Mm-hmm. That shit disappeared. I ain't fear the courtroom no more.
Right.
Now I can go down there. I don't have to piss. My stomach ain't in butterflies and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Straight up. Going there, I'm looking at them and I'm telling them now what I want. Basically ordering them, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need.
Well, you level the playing field completely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, real shit. And that was weird. But I had everybody in the Discord so they can hear, so it wasn't like I was making up something. For real.
See, I think that,
and I was happy.
Before you did your paperwork and came out in commerce, it's like they were acting like they were over you. And then once you showed yourself to be in commerce, just like them, then was
basically playing the custodian. They had to take care of the kid. They had to make sure that they use straight while you under their supervision, basically.
Nice. Yep. You came out of that.
You came out. I came from out the water. I could have drowned over there because I was incompetent.
Yeah.
And I stepped on the land. Mamas. But that's how it is. And that's why the paperwork important.
It is. It's very important.
Because whatever you're going through, you just don't know. This paperwork can change that shit for you and work in your favor, especially if they was trying to go against you. It can work in your favor. I'm not trying to discharge any debt, to be honest. That's why a lot of people don't really understand the process. Everybody's still trying to accept shit for value and discharge dad and discharge. No, just capture the estate and take care of your business. Right? All that other shit fall in place. Like, be smart. That's why I say everybody got their own motive and agenda. Some people want TDA, some people want this, some people just want to discharge and that. It all depends on what you want, but you can't mix all this and try to get something out of it. It's not gonna work.
You've been pretty, you've been clear from the start that that you're working on. You're working on a specific process, you're not trying to do, everything under the sun.
Right. Yeah, you will never be able to focus. You will never be able to say that you got some steps that work because you all over the place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, somebody got I never heard this before, but and I didn't even look it up yet. But this lady got her UCC filed in Colorado, and she's from California. And she said, "Well, this is my area where I'm supposed to file my UCC." I said, "Your area?" I said, "That's new to me." And she was like, "I went through this company, Sovereign Solutions or something."
Yeah, that's what it is.
I said, "See, that's what it is. You pay somebody to do some paperwork for you that didn't explain to you what they was doing to even give you information on what they were doing, so you can go at least research it so you can understand it. Now you got all the paperwork that you paid for and you don't even know how to work it. And now you're trying to ask me to help you work something that I don't know what the fuck they gave you."
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, of course, if you trying things that we try with this process, you trying to with what you got, it might not work.
Right.
Paperwork ain't lined up like my paperwork. And everybody think just because they got UCCs filed and this and that they straight. It depends on where that UCC is filed at. That's what I was learned. That's what I was taught. Straight up. Because I was going to do like everybody else. Print off that little form off the internet, like April or June was telling everybody to do, and send it in down to your UCC office in your county. And a lot of people wasn't even born in the counties that she was telling them to send that shit to. Because she hadn't did all her homework. She was just trying to sell packets and people was buying them. So shit, if I'll tell you what you want to hear. And charge you $500-$600 for a packet.
And you still don't know what's going on.
And you still lost in the sauce. Still in the rabbit hole. Deeper than you was at first. And then you got somebody out here that ain't charging you an arm and a leg for anything. They charge you for tools. Then that person is a scam artist, or he don't know what he's talking about. This, that, and the other, but he having way more success than everybody else on everything you do. I got people calling me now telling me different things that's going good for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say these trolls can get on here and say what the fuck they want to say, but they don't know what happens when I get off of here. My phone rings and people's having success. So it don't bother me when they come on here and say shit because they don't know.
Right.
They don't know what I know. They don't know what I know. They want to know so they could try to stop it, but I'm not going to give it to them. And that's why I laugh at them when they come on here. I keep a big smile. Nigga, straight up. For real. You can say what you want to say, but I know the people that's really dedicated to this process and doing their paperwork, they're having some good things happen for them. They see changes in the system. They getting debtor checks and a live man checks and shit. All type of shit happening. That shit just don't happen.
Absolutely don't.
Oh, mamas.
Straight up. Y'all better wake up. Motherfuckers don't understand. Fuck up out of here. But yeah, that's another day. That's another story for I just what up, Chris? That's
What's going
my
on?
dog. That's my dog. Oh wow. Yeah, G code, that's what's going on. You don't talk to police. We don't believe in a judicial system, we shoot guns.
It is.
Yes, Lord.
We don't
Go
form a
look it up,
peace bond.
Exactly. Nigga been giving us game all our life, and we only pick the negative shit about the song. Ain't that fucked up?
Right.
That's crazy, y'all. Brothers been giving us game for years, and we've been missing it.
Yep.
Woo.
And most of them didn't even do it on purpose.
Right. But some of those brothers that from back in the day, like KRS-One, and
yeah.
that brother was so conscious at his time, it was crazy.
Right.
And I couldn't even relate to his music. You hear me? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
Cause I couldn't get on that vibration. I'm just telling you, I didn't even like dude. But now I sit back and listen. The nigga was schooling me his whole entire career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
So you're a philosopher?
Nah, I'm not a philosopher, but I know right from
Nah,
wrong.
that's KRS-One. That's KRS-One.
I know now. If I got you ain't gonna let no motherfucker. Chris ain't gonna let you fuck up around him. I'm sorry, y'all. Nope.
It ain't happening.
He gonna keep you on your circle, your foundation, your square. You going to get that jerk today, Chris?
Yeah, going this afternoon.
Yes, Lord.
You know it. When I called, I asked about the oxtails. They said, I asked if they're skimpy. They said, no, we got some meaty ones there right now. I said, all right.
It's all good.
You cooking it at the house or you going down?
Nah, I'm going to this Jamaican spot right here in the hood.
Oh, everything.
Support this people of color owned business.
Real.
Real talk.
Right.
Especially if it's good. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back.
You gonna support that plate?
Well.
You gonna support that plate in your belly, boy?
Yes, indeed.
It's all good. Man, it's 88 degrees out here today, y'all.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna be a lot of water playing today. Water guns, water balloons, water holes.
They said it's the first day of summer, right? Officially.
21st.
Yeah, 21st.
Coming.
I don't know. They tell us any type. Let's stay on late calendar.
Right.
It's already summer. When it start getting warm, it's summer for us. You know what I'm saying?
It busts 90 degrees, 100 degrees. Yeah, it's summer, man.
It's summer. Like, shit. If you getting in summer ain't started, I hate to see you when summer starts. You know what I'm saying? Because Shock them had some 105 degree weather back here a couple weeks ago and shit. For the whole week.
Yes,
the whole
sir.
week was in the hundreds. Woo, boy, I don't know how you do it.
That's when we went hiking to the waterfalls and shit.
Yeah. See, Chuck smart. He a nature boy.
A nature boy, not the nature boy.
Yeah.
We was in that yeah, but funny, Chris.
No, because when you was in what was that? Hawaii?
Yeah.
You walking up to the little pond and all the geese and shit coming up to this nigga coming up out the water, letting them feed all type of weird shit. I'm looking like, what the fuck? They don't just do that shit.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
And I was
Chipper.
like,
Chris, what is happening?
Good to hear you, man. You took a break, got up out of there to come talk to us, huh?
I was talking to myself. Whenever I click away from this thing on my screen, nobody can hear me.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
no, Chipper, he ain't talking about
I'm
that.
talking about in general.
Right, in general. We ain't seen you in a few days. He's good to see you.
Oh man, has it been a few days? Well, you know what? Okay, I've fallen off the face of the earth a little bit.
Chipper be in that good
Good for
shut up.
you.
Hey, I told Chris yesterday, I said, man, I barely even hear from Chipper. He said, well, you know, that's how it is. Oh, that was funny.
That's the good having heard from you. Hello. Good morning.
What up, Freddie Mac?
Well,
It's all good.
well I'll say this.
At least I know
I'll say
you.
this to anyone
At least I know
who.
you not sleep in the car, so that's all good. You know.
Well, you know what? I've been trying. I mean, to be honest, I've been trying to, get in gear, a lot more with what I'm trying to do, because it's like, for anybody who's listening, like there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done. A lot of T's to cross and I's to dot, and so I've been trying to focus on a lot of that too lately. So. But yeah, among other things, for sure. But that's probably the biggest thing right there. Just trying to get everything situated. I'm glad about everything that I have so far, but there's still a lot to do, especially with what we've been talking about the other day with Ohio. That's big.
All good. Man, I gotta jump off here, y'all. I have something to do.
Nah.
No, I come back like, yeah, Chris, you ain't gotta leave the back office though. You ain't gotta leave the back office.
Word.
Yeah, I just gotta get off live. I can't talk what I want to talk on live.
On Mama's.
So yeah, that's why y'all got to get that private link so y'all can come to the back office to get in on the goodies, and y'all won't miss out like that. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Stay safe out there. I see y'all in a couple hours or something. I thought bust a few moves. It's all good.
See.